Happy Monday. This is early morning. Usually, since I go to 새벽기도, like I just cannot sleep till late. Although Monday is my day off, so I got up from about 5:30, and then I've been digging deep on what the passage is like for the Sunday. At the same time, in our teachers meeting, I kind of sense that our teachers need more time to digest the class materials before they teach. I wanted to send out as early as possible all the Bible study lessons. David's Cook, the curriculum itself is divided into several sections, as you all know. And it seems like, wow, like there are so much to cover. But whenever you read it, right, don't be burdened to share like everything that's in the material. So you can just choose one and then be able to be just vulnerable with the students, get one important lessons or points, and you just share it in your class. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'll try to act as if I'm one of the teachers. I'm not saying I'm the best teacher, but this is like what I'm trying to give you as an example. So just so you know. So this Sunday, we're gonna talk about the title is God is with us in disappointment. So it's a well-known story of Joseph, how he went through so much. What did he go through? Like he was betrayed by brothers, right? Served well, but falsely accused in prison. In prison, God was with Joseph and showed him faithful love. So he became cupbearer, freed, but he was forgotten for 2 years. So all those things. So we will discuss about where is God in our disappointments and how can we still be faithful even when we go through those disappoint moments. So from now on, I'm going to become a teacher, and I will just picture for a moment that we have 7 students in my class. So join me. My 1 cent to share about this the Bible study lesson. Hello, guys. Man, great to see all of you. For the past 7 days, like a lot of things happened. We went to, some of you have been to Six Flags. I remember when I was young, I would go there, like, it was called Canada's Wonderland in Canada, Toronto. And I remember they open around 9 o'clock. I'd go there around 7:30, right? And then wait, like right in front of the entrance just to get in. And then by the time door opens, right, I like jump here and there to take all the roller coasters and whatever they have to offer. So I feel like, that will be like one of my joyous moments. Like if I go to the theme park, right, every day, I would like to like just go every day. But what happened was, as I grew older and older, I remember it's already like 15, almost 20 years ago. I went to Knott's Berry Farm in LA with my kids, and then there is a gyro drop, like, goes like way high up. like 15th or 20th story building top, and then it goes down instantly. Man, I've been convincing my kids to take the rides. I remember that my first one, and my son was brave enough to go with me. And then they had so much fun. I convinced my daughter Sharon like a lot. And then she said, no, I don't want to go. So two of us went. Man, it was so scary. Then I started to have motion sickness. I wanted to like throw up so bad. Guess what? By the time I landed, my daughter Sharon said, 아빠, 결심했어. Then I decided that I'm going to try this ride. I went back to back. Ever since, I don't recall even going to those theme park. But this time, man, I had a lot of fun because I was with you. You know, tell us like it's just one words that would summarize your week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Most of you shared like positive words. Any words that you summarize your week that is somewhat disappointing? Okay. Okay. Sad. Yes. You felt like you're being mistreated. Okay. So what do you guys do, and how do you feel like when you go through that and when you are in a times of disappointment? Can you just hold on to your phone like you're texting and type in chat small disappointment you had this week? And if you had none, let's just put it small disappointment you had this month. Canceled plans, bad grade, whatever. One emoji for how it felt. Guess what? Joseph, he had way bigger disappointments. What kind of disappointments? Like if you'd consider yourself as Joseph, you can come up with your mind. He was betrayed by brothers, sold. I mean, come to think of it, like, wow, they were even trying to kill him. He served in prison, right? Falsely accused. And then even though like he was so faithful, like no one really helped him out. There was one, so he like interpreted dreams. So the guy said, you know what, I'll remember you, but then for 2 years, remember? No, I mean, he still had to go through a lot. So I'd like to ask you several questions. Name Joseph's disappointment, which would crush you most, and why. So let's just pretend if you're a Joseph, like what will be the biggest disappointment for you? Okay, yeah, you hated the feelings of being forgotten for so many years. Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay. So what emotions come with that? So in those times of disappointment, where is God? Like, was God working even? Okay. Okay. For me, I mentioned it several times, but Oh, it's difficult emotion to swallow, right? Because my disappointment, a lot of it came from my own biological parents. And then when they are the ones, supposedly speaking, to support me 120% in everything that I do, and yet I never felt that, it was a huge disappointment. Looking at other people and their parents, man, it's tough thing for me to swallow. But then I realized that because of that, I was able to look for true God who loves me unconditionally, right? So because I lacked love from my own parents, I was able to receive true love from God. I know, like, it's ironic, but that's how I grew in God through those turmoils and obstacles. So I feel like it was God trying to put me in that type of situation so that He would make Himself known to me, like revealing Himself known to me. Um, Something similar to Joseph, like unless Joseph was in prison, unless Joseph was accused by his brothers, right? Unless Joseph was put into prison, it'd be difficult for him to know God because Joseph was so precious to his own father, right? That's why like his brothers were so jealous. So knowing God stayed with Joseph. So how might that change how we face our own setback and struggles? Joseph's disappointments, God's absent, it was a detour towards a bigger rescue, right? And then from Genesis 50:20, God promises never will I leave you. So I'm not just sugarcoating and saying when you have disappointments, like God always has a bigger plan, but I'm pretty sure that God is in the midst of everything. And there's a specific plan and purpose that we are going through because of that. So let's acknowledge our hurt and yet thank God for His presence and ask for trust. As we wrap up, I would like to hand the sticky note. Can you write one word that captures your disappointment? Stick it on a cross. Okay. Cross in the middle. I would like to remind you God is way bigger than this disappointment. Let us pray.